See? Told you it was a good spot.
A good spot for what?
For the view, of course.
You know, my father would kill you if he found out.
I won't tell him if you won't.
Did you just fart?
No?
Well, what's that smell?
It's coming from outside.
Hey, I think we've got an audience.
What? Where?
Well, there's someone over there. Can we go?
What for? He's probably just enjoying a view like we are.
Yeah, but what view is he enjoying? It's probably some weirdo. Come on, can we go? Please.
Wait a minute.
No, Steve. Steve, don't.
Having a good purb, are we, mate? Why don't you take a picture? Might last longer.
Nasty.
Gangland killing. Shotgun close range from behind.
No. There's no entry wound. Looks like some kind of wild animal attack to me. All the tissue around the throat's gone. Something ate her face. And on this occasion, I don't think it was the boyfriend.
What sort of animal around here would have done this?
I don't know. But look at this. It's chewed the body in a straight line, right across the chest. Who found them?
And Mrs. Flood. She lives up the road. She was walking her dog.
Let's go have a chat with her. I could do with a cup of tea. Thank you. Nice place you have here. Bit isolated though.
I like the peace and quiet.
Have you been here long?
I came 30 years ago as a nurse working in a country medical practice. That's where I met my husband. God bless his soul.
Do you live here alone?
No, my son Troy is living with me. He has been in Afghanistan. He just returned. He has been there out there with the army.
I see. Mrs. Flood, can you tell us how you came to find the young couple this morning?
Oh yes, these poor children. Well, I went out with Otto for his usual walk, and I found the boy, or what was left of him. The legs were gone. I saw all the blood. I saw the car. And I just hurried home and called the police. Troy and I have heard some very strange noises recently, especially last night.
What kind of noises?
Almost human. Obviously not, if you know what I mean. So Troy went out and investigated, but he came back very soon after. I have never seen him looking so afraid.
And where is Troy now? Troy, can we ask you a few questions? I hear you've just returned from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
How was it?
War on terror? My ass. War on a bunch of peasants with a shitload of nothing. More like it. It's also that people like you can keep driving your big fat V8s.
Can you tell us what happened last night? Your mother told us you went out for a while.
I was gone 5 minutes.
So, what happened?
I suppose Mum has already told you about the noises.
What kind of noises?
My granddad used to tell me stories of the dream time. He was always going on about some strange creatures. Some good, some scary.
Go on.
One story in particular spoke of a beast, like a man, lived in the caves in the woods. Mostly was shy, lived in peace. Every now and then, it would attack and even kill people, or sometimes even eat them. My granddad's people called it the Yowie, but you may know it as the Yowie.
The Yowie. And he's been aided by the bunyip.
So you think this is what killed the kids in the car last night?
All we ever been doing is taking away their territory. Now we take away their homes. Now they are pushing back.
How can you be so sure?
Well, what do you think, boss?
Don't ask me why, but I think I believe him. Or at least I believe that he believes it.
You can't be serious. The guy's a crackpot. He smells like he hasn't washed in weeks. Now, how are you going to explain this to the super?
Look, how do you explain the animal-like attack? Those kids were eaten.
I reckon we got a sicko out there.
I hope you're right.
What did you tell them?
Not much.
It was her, wasn't it?
No, Mum.
Don't lie to me. I know you've been seeing her again. You promised you would stop.
She needs me. Besides, I have to.
You have to?
Yes. Like my grandfather and my father.
Get out!
So, I want you two to pose as a couple making out in your car for the next couple of nights. Any questions?
Well, I'm up for it.
Well, I'm not surprised. So, are we looking for some kind of bogeyman?
Look, we don't know what we're up against for sure. Suffice to say, whatever did this to those kids is hardly human and dangerous. Go well armed.
I don't know, boss. My ex was a bit like that. She was always good at eating face.
111 and 110.
If I hear one more eating face joke...
Okay, knock it off, you two. Just make sure you get there tonight before the sun goes down.
Are we there yet?
Chill, man. We're not far. We'll camp and eat soon.
Cool. So, do you reckon they'll be there? For real?
Well, I've read this is where they've been sighted.
Well, now that we're nearly there, I'm starting to think maybe this isn't a good idea.
Oh, come on, you wuss. What's the worst thing that could happen?
We might actually get to see one.
Why are you looking so pleased with yourself?
Well, I'm just thinking.
We should make this look authentic.
Authentic? How?
Well, we are supposed to be lovers.
Don't get any ideas, Jones. Make one false move, and I will make sure you will never have any kids to tell your bogeyman story to.
Come on, Nat. You know you want to.
Just be quiet, little boy.
Can't beat Vegemite and cheese.
Pretty good, eh?
Oh man, did you just shit yourself or something?
No, I did not.
Then what is that smell?
Shh. There's something outside. Come on, let's take a look.
No way, I'm staying right here.
What are you afraid of?
Haven't you ever seen a horror film? Two guys in a tent. They hear noises outside. They go take a look, end up dead.
Come on.
I'm serious. There's no way I'm going outside right now.
Yeah, I have seen horror films. Two guys in a tent. One guy goes out. Monster comes in. Eats the guy left behind.
Oh, fuck you! Now what?
Something moving over there. Listen. Come on.
Hey, Mikey!
Oh, thank you. Hi boss, it's me. Yeah, the pathology report's just come in. Yeah, we need to have another little chat with our friend Troy. Okay, I'm on my way.
Mrs. Flood, open up. It's the police. Mrs. Flood. Where's Troy? We need to speak to him now.
I don't know where he is.
We're coming in.
This is a complete waste of time.
Got something else you'd rather be doing?
Yeah? You? There's plenty we could be doing to while away the hours.
You are incorrigible. Lucky for you. I know you're only joking. Don't you ever stop thinking about sex?
A dirty mind is a joy forever.
Did you hear that?
No? What?
Listen.
Freeze! Freeze!
Fuck! You killed him!
You saw him running at us like a lunatic. What's he doing out here at this time of night?
Couldn't you see he was frightened? He was running away from something! Shit! God. Check him for ID. I'm calling for backup.
No! Wait. Shouldn't we figure this out first?
Listen.
What the fuck is that?
Police, stay where you are! Don't stop shooting! Haven't you done enough killing for one night? Let's check it out.
There's no sign of him anywhere.
Mrs. Flood, do you know where Troy is now?
Since Troy came back from Afghanistan, he's been behaving very strangely. At first, he didn't want to sleep in the house, insisting to sleep outside in the bush. Said he feels safer there. That's when all the noises started. The howling and the groaning. I was just terrified. Then he kept disappearing for days. I asked him to come back, but he wouldn't. When he's gone, the noises stopped. When he came back, the noises are starting again.
Dawkins, call for backup. Mrs. Flood, stay inside, lock all the doors, don't answer to anyone except the police.
Apart from that big bloody hole in his head, he's got a huge machete slash across his back. I'd say he was a goner from that alone.
Backup should be here any minute. Let's try and find the others.
Came from that way.
Jimmy! Where are you, mate? Jimmy, is that you? Stop bossing about, mate. Jimmy? Jimmy?
Well, it looks like we've got your boogeyman.
Not quite.
Who is he?
Troy Flood. Local lunatic. Fresh back from Afghanistan. The pathology report showed that all the victims were cut with a huge knife or a machete. Then the cut wound was chewed away as if to disguise the fact that they'd been hacked first. But what he didn't do was chew the cuts away from the bones.
Sicko.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I still want a DNA match to Flood and any saliva on the bodies, just to be sure.
Forget it, boss. It's an open and shut case.
To be sure.